On May 1, 2025, Kelly Clarkson, the first winner of American Idol and a revered figure of pop culture, ignited the airways with the exclusive premiere of her new single, Where Have You Been?, which was broadcast on her SiriusXM channel with the name The Kelly Clarkson Connection. Not only was this release Clarkson's first non-holiday single since the release of her album Chemistry in 2023, but it was also her first release under her newly founded independent company, High Road Records. This release was a significant milestone in Clarkson's career. The song is a powerful power ballad that shows Clarkson's vocal prowess and emotional depth. It was inspired by an unexpected source, which was the on-screen relationship between Meryl Streep and Martin Short in the Hulu series Only Murders in the Building. The debut, the motivation behind the song, its influence, and what it signifies for Clarkson's expanding career are all topics that are discussed in this article. A launch that takes everyone by surprise on the Kelly Clarkson Connection. Clarkson's fans were taken aback by the release of Where Have You Been?, which was a surprise that had been carefully planned out. She made the announcement on her social media platforms on May 1, 2025, and she directed people to check into the Kelly Clarkson Connection on SiriusXM Channel 12 for an exclusive first listen. This was a full day before the song was released all over the world on May 2. It's a secret. I am pleased to announce that my music is now accessible exclusively on my channel, the Kelly Clarkson Connection, which is Channel 12. Clarkson published a message on, which brought her devoted following to a state of ecstasy. Launched in November 2023, the Kelly Clarkson Connection is a SiriusXM channel that is available throughout the entire year and provides listeners with an immersive experience inside Clarkson's musical realm. Fans have been able to interact with her talent through the channel, which features her hits, music that inspire her, and personal anecdotes from her career that spans 2 decades. In order to provide Clarkson with the opportunity to offer behind-the-scenes information into the composition of the song, the decision to premiere Where Have You Been on this platform was both strategic and strategic. In the course of the presentation, she disclosed that the song was conceived when she was watching the television show Only Murders in the Building. She remarked, "It's Martin Short's face," referring to a particularly moving scene in which the character played by Short asks the one played by Streep, "Where have you been?" The statement, which was delivered with amazement and emotion, struck a chord with Clarkson, and it inspired her to write a song about discovering a love that feels like a rare and almost mythological discovery. The commentary that Clarkson provided was included in the SiriusXM debut, and she discussed the ways in which she worked with her guitarist and Jaco Caraco, who was the producer of the song. Additionally, throughout the course of the day, fans were given repeated plays of the song, which were interspersed with Clarkson's views on the composition of the song. This made the premiere an experience that was both personal and engaging. This strategy is consistent with Clarkson's unique advertising style, which places a higher emphasis on direct connection with her fans than it does on traditional rollouts. A love song that was inspired by Only Murders in the Building is the source of inspiration. The ballad Where Have You Been is a soaring, emotion-packed ballad that portrays the excitement and relief of discovering a soulmate after years of looking when it finally comes to you. The lyrics of the song, which include phrases such as "Where have you been?" / "What took so long?" / "I thought I'd found you / found out I was wrong," has a strong resonance with universal themes of yearning and discovery. It was disclosed by Clarkson that the song was inspired by a particular scene in Only Murders in the Building. In this scene, Martin Short's character expresses astonishment at Meryl Streep's character, which prompted Clarkson to question, "Has anyone written a song about such a moment?" The end result is a song that she referred to as Happy, because it is a celebration of discovering something that you thought was almost basically a unicorn and did not exist. It is not the first time that Clarkson has had a creative connection with the cast of Only Murders. In the year 2023, she worked along with Steve Martin, another star of the series, who performed the banjo on her song I Hate Love from the series Chemistry. The affection that Clarkson has for Martin and Streep is undeniable, and the fact that she was able to derive inspiration from the on-screen relationship between the two of them demonstrates her talent for discovering musical ideas in the most unexpected of places. She also mentioned at a concert that the film It's Complicated, which starred Meryl Streep and Martin, was a source of inspiration for the song I Hate Love, highlighting her continuous interest with the chemistry between the two of them. The reactions to the song and its influence. When it was first made available to the public on May 2, 2025, Where Have You Been was greeted with a great deal of praise. It is a testament to Clarkson's everlasting appeal and the song's quick resonance with fans that the single debuted at number 2 on the digital song sales chart on Billboard. The song's themes of hope and fulfillment are readily conveyed by Clarkson's strong vocals, which have garnered praise from fans for their emotional depth and overall impact. The music video that accompanied the song was released on May 3rd, which further magnified its existing significance. The music video, which has been referred to as glamorous by Billboard, has a combination of breathtaking images of Clarkson and dramatic silhouettes of her band, which serves to accentuate the emotional weight of the song. After the release of her video, Clarkson emphasized her delight by saying, "I'm so excited, my video is out. I really hope you enjoy it. Thank you to everyone in my team, we were successful." Following the song's debut on the Kelly Clarkson Show on May 2, which was followed by a spectacular performance on The Voice on May 16, the song's position as a standout in Clarkson's discography was further confirmed. She returned to The Voice 4 seasons after stepping down as a coach, and during her return, Clarkson performed with an orchestra, demonstrating a more mature and refined side of her artistry. One post referred to the performance as jaw-dropping, indicating that both critics and fans were impressed by the emotional depth of the performance. With High Road Records, a new era has begun. High Road Records is the record company that Clarkson established when she parted relations with Atlantic Records. The release of Where Have You Been is the first independent effort that Clarkson has undertaken under High Road Records. An edition of The Kelly Clarkson Show, which aired on January 22, 2025, had Keke Palmer as a guest, and the announcement of the label marked the beginning of a daring new chapter for Clarkson. During her conversation with Palmer, she reflected on her decision to take control of her music and said, "I've earned the moment." This decision gives Clarkson the opportunity to pursue her artistic vision without being constrained by the restraints of a large label. This is a significant step for an artist whose career began in the spotlight of American Idol in the year 2002. Following the publication of Clarkson's album Chemistry in 2023, which explored themes of loss and recovery following her divorce from Brandon Blackstock, the track was released by Clarkson shortly after the album's release. The song Where Have You Been takes on a more upbeat and positive tone, which is indicative of Clarkson's development as an artist and as a person. It appears that she is entering a period of fresh creative freedom and confidence, as seen by the popularity of the song and the fact that she is signed with a new label. One of the most authentic platforms available is the Kelly Clarkson Connection. Through the years, the Kelly Clarkson Connection has evolved into more than just a radio station. It has become a place where Clarkson can freely express her genuine self. It was in response to the long-standing pleas of fans to make these performances widely available that the channel started playing her viral Kelly covers from the Kelly Clarkson Show in the month of August 2024. The consolidation of the channel's position as a central location for Clarkson's music and narratives is further strengthened by the inclusion of Where Have You Been in its repertoire. Clarkson not only shared the music with her fans, but she also shared the personal tales that influenced the song during the premiere of the single on SiriusXM. This produced a more personal experience for her followers. The channel also represents Clarkson's broad taste by including music from musicians that influence her, such as Carrie Underwood and Beyoncé, in addition to her own collection of songs. It is this carefully selected method that strikes a chord with listeners and provides a glimpse into the factors that have influenced her professional path. The debut of Where Have You Been was an excellent choice for the channel since it enabled Clarkson to combine her new music with the narration that has been her trademark. Kelly Clarkson has made a victorious return with the release of Where Have You Been on SiriusXM. This demonstrates her capacity to develop while remaining faithful to her roots. The success of the song, in conjunction with her new record label and her ongoing appearances on The Kelly Clarkson Show, propels her to the position of being a multifaceted powerhouse in the entertainment industry. Some of her fans are waiting for other collaborations that are inspired by her love for Only Murders in the Building and its stars, and they are already speculating about an album that will be released in the near future. For the time being, Clarkson's primary focus is on establishing a connection with her audience. In the days that followed the publication, she expressed her gratitude and enthusiasm through her social media messages, which reflected her real affection for her supporters. Clarkson demonstrates that she continues to juggle her jobs as a singer, talk show presenter, and now label owner. She continues to demonstrate that her voice, both literally and creatively, is as powerful as it has ever been. The release of Where Have You Been on SiriusXM is not merely a moment in her career. Rather, it is a celebration of her enduring capacity to inspire and uplift through the medium of song.